This is a spoiler-free discussion about the Jujutsu Kaisen trailer that dropped earlier today. I was surprised when I woke up this morning to see a trailer, and it's a gas trailer of Jujutsu Kaisen for the next season. I want to go over a few key points from the trailer, and then after that we'll get into what exactly this means for Season 3 in its entirety, because this is just part 1 of the Culling games. And by the way, part 1 comes out this upcoming January, which is insane. But when does part 2 come out? Stay till the end to find out. So the trailer opens up with a fantastic art direction as we see Yuji on the steps, which, if you remember all the events from Season 2, Yuji has a lot on his mind that's weighing on him in his heart. And of course, Yuta comes into frame very early on in the trailer, and he really plays a major role throughout the whole thing. You can tell they put a lot of effort and care into the first battle sequence of the arc, and that goes for Choso and Naoya as well. Tengen's hideout scene looks dope, almost looks like it's unfinished with the gridding and tags on it, but that doesn't really matter to me, the shot is gas anyway. We see a quick cut of Tengen and a Kogane. In true Mappa fashion, they added some original scenes to spice up the Yuta Yuji fight. There's an original scene with Yuji washing blood off of his hands, which I think that's symbolic of him trying to wash away the blood on his hands from Shibuya. Remember, the 1,000 lives that Sukuna killed while in Yuji's body. That event is a major moment in Yuji's development timeline in the entirety of JJK, but specifically Season 3 as he works through that. We get to see Yuta using cursed energy to propel him upwards, which that's a super cool usage for someone with a cursed energy to spare. Projection sorcery and Naoya both look great. The smears on them and the animation is like flawless, it's very fluid. It does projection sorcery right. And after all this glazing, to be honest, Choso might be the best looking one in the trailer. Those are all great, but the thing I'm looking to the most is Maki versus the Zenin. She looks great, and the scenes we get of her are really dynamic. I think the setting for the fight looks really cool with that purple flooring that they used. I can definitely see them playing with lighting a lot in that fight. I even hope maybe they'll do like they did with Jogo in Season 1 when Gojo ripped his head off. That would be really cool usage in the fight, but I trust Gosho Zono to cook. Which, by the way, Gosho Zono's vision for JJK is perfect. He really understands the story and emotion of each scene. They definitely did right by making him the director and letting him come back. It also looks like the person who cooked with the final episode of Blue Lock Season 2's final episode is on board for JJK Season 3, so that will be a treat. Mappa just has done it again, pushing the limits of what an anime season can look like, and apparently they have been working on this for a while with better conditions, which I hope is true because it's very saddening to think the thing that we enjoy and we all love and come together to watch, the people who made it sacrificed a good part of their health to do that. This part of the Culling games comes out in January. I genuinely thought we were going to get a short sneak peek today and the trailer during Jump Fest at the end of the year. Which, if it went like that, I thought the release would most likely be summer 2026, so I'm super happy we're getting it in January. JJK is also following the likes of Demon Slayer and Dandadan by releasing the first 2 episodes as a theatrical release in November. It seems like they're going to include the end of Shibuya in it, that way it refreshes everyone's memory for the current state in Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not really big on that kind of thing, but I can't lie to you, I will be the big hypocrite happily seated during the movie. But what is up with this part 1 stuff, right? Well, personally, I think part 1 will cover JJK chapters 138 to 172. That is from where we left off in Season 2 and covers all the way to the end of Megumi's fight. That's 34 chapters to cover in 12 episodes presumably. Usually it's something like 3 chapters an episode, so this would give Mappa the chance to feed us with some great original scenes, which you know they love to do and we love to watch. That would conclude part 1 of the Culling games. From there, I think it'll go on break during the spring anime season and come back to finish the Culling games with part 2 during the summer season. And by this pacing, I'd imagine they go up to Kenjaku's big fight that happens at the end of the Culling games. At first, I thought maybe they're only going to go up to where Yuji and Megumi enter the colony in chapter 160, but that would only be adapting 22 chapters. That doesn't really seem like enough, or the pacing would kind of be abysmal, or there's just so much original scenes that it becomes something new. Time will tell though, we're not sure exactly the episode count. Once we get that, we'll have a better idea of their plan or what they might be trying to execute. I guess we'll just have to see what happens in the coming months as we get more information. There will most likely be another trailer during Jump Fest at the end of the year, and I'm guessing that's when they're going to showcase Hikari. Which, by the way, I think that scene in the anime is going to really hit hard. That moment kind of solidifies Yuji's new mindset in the world of Jujutsu, or his place in Jujutsu society, which of course we'll see him work through as this arc progresses. But other than that, tell me what your thoughts on the trailer was. What are you most excited for? And while I have you, I'd like to mention I did drop another JJK video about expectations of Yuji and Megumi just yesterday. I think I really cooked. I'd enjoy it if you checked it out. Go show some love, like and subscribe, and until next time, remember, stay normie, stay weeb, shit even in between is fine. Until next time, peace.